What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well, feeling great, and enjoying freedom. It's a great day to have a great day. Today we're going to be talking about both silver and gold and how much money or how much of a profit I've made off of the precious metals since I got started stacking, if I made any profit at all. We're going to be answering a subscriber's question related to that, along with a list of other questions. We're going to get into it, but really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos. Subscribe to my second channel for weekly videos. Go and get yourself some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel. Come and join us in the Precious Metals VIP Club for giveaways, live streams, deal alerts, and a whole lot more. And of course, go and get your 5 free stocks by downloading Webull and funding your account. Everything will be linked in the description. So today is Sunday, April 24th, 2022. Believe it or not, it's still Monday the 18th as I'm filming the video, which means I have no idea what the spot price of silver or gold are going to be by the time the video drops, so head on down to the comments and let me know the date and time you're viewing the video and what the current spot price is for you. I'm always curious. So what we're going to do in today's video is run through a list of questions, Q&A. This video is coming out on Sunday, and every Sunday I try to do a Q&A, so I've collected a couple of questions. I screenshot them, I'll toss them up on screen, and we're going to run through them as quickly as possible. So if you have any questions for me, and if you want to be featured in the next Q&A or a future Q&A, or if you just have a question that you would like to get answered in a little bit more detail than how detailed I can answer it just by replying to your comment, head on down to the comments and ask away, and by the time the video is over, all the questions that I answered, if you'd like to extend on any of my answers, you're more than welcome to do so down in the comments as well. So the first question we have here is coming from Greg, and the question is, hi, do you think silver will come back down in price? Good question, and to be honest with you, no, I don't really think so, at least not at this time. And by the way, as I'm filming the video, spot price is roughly $26. If it were to go back down to 25, 24, 23, yeah, I can definitely see that happening. That's not really putting much of a dent in it, so I don't know if that's really what you're referring to when you say the price coming back down. When I think of the price going back down, I'm thinking of like an actual dip, like a legitimate price drop, going down by several dollars at a time, $22, $21, $20, maybe even below 20. Do I think that's going to happen? No, I do not. Now, as the great Chael Sonnen always says, I reserve the right to change my opinion if confronted with new information, but on the information that we have in front of us, I personally don't believe silver is going to be going down, at least not significantly. Maybe a couple of dollars, but unfortunately, I really don't see silver going any lower than maybe $23 or so. I can't really see it happening. Now, don't get me wrong. It would be beautiful if silver were to fall back down in price. It would be fantastic if silver can go back down below the $20 range, and it'd be even nicer if the premiums don't go up to make up for that spot price drop. That would be fantastic. The cheaper the better, the lower the better. I love the red days far more than I love the green days because I'm still in acquisition mode, but unfortunately, I just can't see it happening. And spot price has been in between $20 and $30 for the last 2 years at this point, or a year and a half at this point. Doesn't really appear to be a short-lived thing. Pretty sure these prices are here to stay, and I wouldn't be a bit surprised if we actually start to see the price going up even further sometime in the near future. Next question we have is coming from Ron, asking me, does security features include tracking chips so they can take it away from you later? Tracking chips are not anywhere near what I'm talking about when I say security features on different silver coins, rounds, and bars. That question was in response to a poll that I posted a couple days ago talking about whether or not you prefer coins, rounds, or bars that have security features. The security features I was talking about were, for example, the Mint Mark SI, that you need a decoder lens for sunshine products, or the new hologram security feature that newer Britannias have, or potentially a serial number, or micro engraving, something like that. That's what I'm talking about when I say security features. I am in no way, shape, or form talking about tracking chips. And that's not even a thing anyway. There are ones that you can get this little thing that sticks on the round and then you can scan over it with an app on your phone or something like that. But that's not a tracking chip. There are no microchips inside of silver coins, rounds, and bars. The melting point for silver is like over 1,000 degrees, and a microchip just would not survive that. So that's not anything that I'm personally worried about. When I talk about security features, I'm talking about just additional layers of security. That way we know exactly what we're getting. Because if somebody were to pass me a coin, let's just say a Britannia, for example, a couple years ago, you might have a little bit of trouble deciphering whether or not it's real or whether or not it's fake. If you know what you're getting, you could probably tell just by looking at it, but there are some people out there who are relatively new to stacking. Maybe they don't know exactly what's going on. So for there to be a security feature added to the face of the coin, we're just tilting it back and forth. It has the trident symbol one way and a padlock the other way, depending on what angle you're looking at it, or something that requires an additional item like a microscope or the decoder lens, so you can scan over top of the face of the coin and you can actually reveal the word valid on Sunshine products, or you can zoom in and see the micro engraving on the face of the coin. That's what I'm talking about. Something that you can check and verify for yourself. You can see for yourself that this is real. It's not only a security feature, but it's proof of authenticity, and it just makes it a little bit safer for us. Those of us who are converting our dollars into the silver or converting our dollars into the gold. That's what I consider to be a security feature, not a microchip. Next question we have is coming from John, and the question is, why do you still have a mask on your profile? I don't trust anyone who wears masks. Well, number one, first and foremost, it's a Photoshop mask, and I did that just to be funny. It's not a real mask, and you can actually tell just by looking at it. The part that goes over your ears is just kind of floating in the air. That's a Photoshop mask. It's not even real. Two, I also put it on, not only to be funny, but because I don't really want to plaster my face all over the internet, especially if I'm going to run a YouTube channel that talks about silver and gold. The last thing I need is to go to Costco one day and for someone to tap me on the shoulder. Hey, I know your face. You're that DYDSS guy. And I heard you got a whole bunch of silver and gold at home, and you want to know who told me? You told me! That's the last thing I need. So speaking of security features, in the previous question, it's just a layer of security for me. There's no real reason for me to have my face all over the internet, especially when it comes to me talking about the things that I talk about. And then three, when it comes to the second half of your comment, I don't trust anyone who wears a mask. That's fine. You don't have to trust me. Next question we have is coming from Mykie DYDSS 2, and the question is there going to be a VIP club giveaway for the month of May? Good question. I'm glad you asked, and the answer is yes. As this video is coming out on Sunday, April 24th, 2022, everyone now who is not already a VIP club member, everyone now has the chance to join the Precious Metals VIP Club by May 1st, and by doing so, you will automatically be entered into the monthly giveaway. For those of you who don't know what we're talking about, the Precious Metals VIP Club is something that I created on my own off of YouTube. I know a lot of people have issues with the way YouTube is run, so I figured, hey, you know what? If I move on over here, I can run things the way I feel like running things. So anybody who supports that, anybody who supports and encourages small businesses to do their thing and to be their own separate entity without relying on the big giant entity that is YouTube, that's the Precious Metals VIP Club. So if you go on over there, it's very similar to the way my YouTube channel looks, except there's a whole lot more. I do giveaways every single month, and like I just said, join before May 1st if you want to get entered into the giveaway. A random name gets pulled. I don't choose. A name gets pulled out of a hat, and if it's you, then it's you. You win a prize. And then there's also live streams that I do multiple times a week. I do deal alerts on silver and gold almost every single day. You can watch all of my videos early and commercial free. Every Saturday morning, I post a brand new adventure vlog, and there are a ton of other perks as well. I guarantee you the value exceeds the cost. VIP club link in the description. Join by May 1st if you want to get entered into the May giveaway. Next question we have is coming from Joseph, and the question is, would you ever sell your free stocks to purchase silver? That's a good question, and what's funny about that is that's something that I always suggest to people as an idea. I don't encourage anybody to do it. I also don't discourage anyone to do it. As I mentioned at the very beginning of the video, if you download Webull and fund your account, they're going to give you 5 free stocks just for doing so. And I always say, because there are people out there who say, well, I don't like stocks, so why would I want free stocks? And I always tell them, because they're free, and because you can sell them, and then maybe use that cash to, I don't know, go and get you some silver and gold if you want. I always say that. But is that something that I would do? The answer is, I would. I haven't, and I don't really have any plans on doing so, but I'm not against it. It's definitely an idea. A lot of the free random stocks that I get don't really mean a whole lot to me. They're stocks or companies that I'm not really overly familiar with or don't have that big of an interest in, which isn't that big of a deal because, again, they were free, so what difference does it make to me? If it's free, I'm grateful. If something was given to me as a gift, then hey, sure, I'll take it. I'm not going to turn it down. And I don't even know how many free stocks I've gotten in total. I do know that there's this one stock in particular. I have not bought a single share, yet I somehow have almost 200 shares of this particular stock. I didn't buy a single one. All of them were given to me for free. Almost 200 of them. Now, if that were to go to zero tomorrow, it wouldn't really make a bit of a difference to me. If it goes to $1 million, that'd be cool. That would be awesome, actually. But would I sell them at the moment? No. I don't have a reason to sell them. But, not for nothing, if that ends up being the next stock that really just takes off, I wouldn't mind selling. And I would absolutely take some of that cash and go and get me some silver and gold. I'm not one to pass up on an opportunity. So, I definitely go after as many free stocks as I can get, some of which end up being some rock solid stocks. Other ones, maybe nothing special, but they always have some opportunity. They could go up in value, and if they do, I can choose to hang on, or I can choose to sell and take the cash and go and get some precious metals if I want. I haven't done it. I've never sold a single stock, ever in my life. I don't plan on it either, but if an opportunity presents itself, I wouldn't pass up on it. Next question we have is actually the last question of the night, and the question is coming from HD. Question is, have you made profit on your precious metals? That right there is kind of difficult to answer because I've definitely seen gains. My average cost on silver and on gold significantly lower than where the spot price is today. And that's not even factoring in premiums. So my stack has gone up in value by quite a lot. However, the gains that I've seen, on paper, it's considered unrealized gains. And the reason for that is because I've never sold anything. My stack has, at this point, probably almost nearly doubled in value. It did double in value at one point, and spot prices come down just a hair from that point. And plus, I added even more silver and gold to the stack since then, which increased my average cost. So let's just say the stack has gone up by almost twice as much. Those are some pretty decent gains. But even though I have seen those types of gains, I have never sold a single coin, round, or bar. I've never sold any silver. I've never sold any gold. I'm very, very, very open-minded to trading some silver for some gold at some point in the future. And that's actually what I hope to be able to do, but I haven't done that yet. I've never parted ways with any silver coin rounder bar. I've never sold anything. I've never converted it back to cash. I've never traded one metal for the other. Everything that I've acquired since the very beginning is still in my possession, besides a couple ones that I gave away for free for giveaways and stuff like that. But I've never sold anything, so I've never realized any of those gains. And to be honest with you, I'm perfectly content with that. I don't have a problem with that. And if you take a look at how inflation has been going for this entire year so far as an example, sure, spot price is up quite a bit from where it was 2-3 years ago, but guess what? Inflation is up a crazy amount as well. So to me, it just kind of makes me wonder. Sure, the stack has gone up by almost twice as much. I've nearly doubled my currency in silver and gold. But guess what? The price of everything else has been skyrocketing as well. Everything is on the rise. Rent is on the rise. Food is on the rise. Cars are on the rise. Gasoline is on the rise. Clothing is on the rise. Everything's on the rise. So are they really gains? Did I really make a profit? If I bought $100 worth of silver 2-3 years ago, and nowadays, according to the spot price and the premium, it's worth $200, I turned $100 into $200, but guess what? The price of everything else has gone up. Now I have $200 when I used to have $100, but guess what? That $200 today can get me the same thing that $100 could have gotten me a couple years ago. Is that really profiting? Is that really growth? Is that really what gains are? I personally don't think so. And we can nitpick over that if you want to. It's not really the hill I'm willing to die on, but there are some people out there who say, no, those are gains. Silver did go up in value. It's not the dollar bill going down in value. It's silver and gold going up in value. Some people consider it to be an investment. I personally don't. If you do, that's fine. I'm not willing to, argue about that. But devil's advocate here. Let's just say sure. Let's just say they are gains. Let's just say it is an investment. I'm personally still not willing to sell. That's not why I'm stacking the silver and gold. I'm stacking for long-term wealth preservation. I'm not trying to make a quick buck. I'm not trying to make a 2, 3, 4, 5-year buck either. I'm in it for decades down the road. The silver and gold, this is something that I plan on doing for decades and decades and decades to come. A little bit at a time. I'm not going all in on silver every single day of the week. Absolutely not. I'll pick up a little bit every here and then. And the main reason for that is because I consider silver and gold to be just simply a way of saving money. It's more of a store of value through my eyes. If I wanted to see crazy gains, if I wanted to invest, if I wanted to build wealth, I would be elsewhere, which I am, by the way. I try to do a little bit of everything. I think if you want to build wealth, if you want to generate wealth, if you want to create wealth, that's what business, stocks, and real estate is for. Silver and gold, not for building wealth. It's for preserving wealth that has already been built. One is for making money, the other one's for saving money. So all this right here, all the silver and gold, from day one, I did not go in with the purpose to make money. And I knew that because this stuff right here, this is money. This is money. I don't think you can make money off of money. I think you can make currency off of different types of investments. But when it comes to the silver and gold, like I said, I don't view it as an investment. It's just real money. That's what real money is. I don't think you can invest in real money. Again, it's not the hill I'm willing to die on. I'm unwilling to nitpick over that. But when it comes to the question that I was asked, have I made any profit off of the silver and gold? Technically, no. I've seen some crazy gains, but they're unrealized gains because I haven't sold anything and I don't plan on selling anything. But I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. When it comes to any of the questions that I was asked in this video, what are some of your thoughts? When it comes to making a profit on silver and gold. Do you see it the same way I see it? Maybe you have seen a technical profit. Maybe you have realized some of those gains by selling some of your silver and gold. Maybe the spot price did go up and you figured, hey, you know what? Let me take some of those quote unquote profits, because spot price, according to spot price, it's more valuable now. When it comes to any of the other questions that I was asked in this video, would you answer them the same way? Is there anything you'd like to extend on or change? Head on down to the comments and let me know. And of course, if you want to be featured in a future Q&A video, head on down to the comments and ask away. If you guys like today's video, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Go and get yourself some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel in the biggest possible way. We got t-shirts, hoodies, stickers, coffee mugs in a bunch of different designs, and a lot of the products are helping us raise a little bit of funds and awareness for different charity organizations, by the way. DYDSS store will be linked in the description. Come and join us in the Precious Metals VIP Club, which is where I do giveaways every single month. Got one going on right now. Join before May 1st if you want to get entered. Live streams multiple times a week. Deal alerts on silver and gold almost every single day. You can watch all of my videos early and commercial free. And every Saturday morning I post a brand new adventure vlog. I just posted one yesterday morning. This one was a really good one. You're going to want to go and watch that. VIP Club link in the description. I guarantee you the value exceeds the cost. And of course, last but certainly not least, make sure to go and get your 5 free stocks by downloading Webull and funding your account. You can deposit any amount, even a penny, and it still works. You still get your free stocks, and I know that to be true because that's what I did. Normally it's 2 free stocks, but they bumped it up to 5, so capitalize on that while you can. And of course, if you refer 3 friends to the app, by the end of the month, you only have a couple of days left at this point. Webull's going to give you a spin on the Webull wheel, which guarantees you at least 1 free share of Apple, with the chance of winning 2, 3, 5, 7, maybe even 15 free shares of Apple. It's whatever you land on, that's what you get, but even 1 is awesome. This is part of their advertising budget, by the way. Rather than wasting currency on billboards and TV commercials, they reward their users for helping them build their app with them. They purchase the share and they give it to you for their referral in exchange. Don't pass up on an opportunity. Webull link in the description. Time is running out. And I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know once again, what are your thoughts on everything shared in today's video? If you have any questions for me and you want to potentially be featured in a future Q&A video, head on down to the comments and ask away. And then when it comes to any of the questions that I answered in this video, if there's anything you'd like to extend on, if there's anything that you'd like to add or tweak or change, head on down to the comments and feel free to do so. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you tomorrow. Don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.